Every organization, every team is composed of people. And people are, well, wonderfully human. We each see the world through a unique lens shaped by our experiences, our values, our hopes, and our aspirations. And sometimes those differences in perspective can lead to friction, to disagreements, to conflict. Now, too often, we shy away from conflict. We see it as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But what if we looked at conflict differently? What if we saw it not as a threat but as an opportunity for growth, for innovation, for building stronger relationships? The truth is, conflict is inevitable, but destructive conflict that we can prevent. By understanding the why behind our actions, by fostering empathy and open communication, by focusing on shared goals, we can transform conflict from a force that divides into a force that propels us forward. Here are 5 strategies to help you do just that. Imagine a tree. When branches clash in the wind, we don't just tape them together and hope for the best. We look deeper. Are they tangled because they're reaching for the same sunlight? Is the tree itself unstable, swaying in the wind? Conflicts at work are no different. They are symptoms of deeper issues, miscommunication, differing priorities, unmet needs. Until we address those root causes, the conflict will persist, perhaps even escalate. So, how do we find the why? By asking questions. By listening, truly listening, to understand the perspectives of everyone involved. By digging beneath the surface to uncover the real issues at play. Imagine a workplace where people feel safe to speak their minds, where ideas are freely shared, and concerns are addressed with respect and understanding. This is the power of open communication. When we communicate openly, we build trust. We demonstrate that we value each other's opinions, even when they differ from our own. We create a space where conflict, rather than being something to be feared, becomes an opportunity for growth and innovation. Encourage your team to share their thoughts and ideas. Foster an environment of active listening, where empathy and understanding are paramount. Remember, communication is a two-way street, built on a foundation of respect and a genuine desire to understand. Chapter 3. Collaboration over competition, united we stand. Competition can be healthy, driving us to strive for excellence, but when it comes to the workplace, collaboration is key. When we focus on shared goals, on what unites us rather than what divides us, we create a more harmonious and productive environment. Encourage teamwork, celebrate successes together. When conflicts arise, frame them as problems to be solved collaboratively, rather than battles to be won. Remember, a team is only as strong as its weakest link. By working together, by supporting each other, we can achieve far more than we ever could alone. Chapter 4. Clear boundaries, clear expectations. Think of boundaries as the guardrails on a mountain road. They might seem restrictive, but they actually provide freedom. Freedom to navigate the twists and turns without fear of veering off the edge. In the workplace, clear boundaries and expectations are essential for preventing conflict. When everyone understands their roles, their responsibilities, and the acceptable codes of conduct, there is less room for misunderstanding and misinterpretation. Clearly define roles and responsibilities. Establish clear channels of communication, and most importantly, ensure that everyone understands and agrees to the established norms and expectations. Chapter 5. Conflict resolution. Turning challenges into opportunities. Conflict is inevitable, but it doesn't have to be destructive. By equipping ourselves and our teams with the skills to navigate conflict effectively, we can transform these challenges into opportunities for growth and understanding. Provide training in conflict resolution techniques such as negotiation, mediation, and problem solving. Encourage empathy and perspective taking. Remember, the goal is not to avoid conflict altogether, but to manage it in a way that is healthy, productive, and respectful for everyone involved. Outro: building a more harmonious workplace. Conflicts are a natural part of any environment where people interact. They are born from our differences, from our unique perspectives and experiences. But conflict doesn't have to be destructive. It can be a catalyst for growth, for innovation, for building stronger relationships. By implementing the strategies we've discussed, understanding the root causes of conflict, fostering open communication, promoting collaboration, setting clear boundaries, and developing conflict resolution skills, we can create a more harmonious and productive work environment. Remember, the goal is not to avoid conflict entirely, but to manage it effectively. By embracing conflict as an opportunity for growth, we can build stronger teams, foster greater understanding, and ultimately, achieve greater success together. By implementing these strategies, you can create a more peaceful and productive environment. Remember, the goal is not to avoid conflicts entirely, but to manage them in a way that leads to positive outcomes for everyone involved.